Unachoma yangu yani. Sinyi mmechoka na kompyuta. Nataka kumpumzika. Ngoja kwanza simange chaji mtaweka madarasa. All right, guys, welcome to edutainment for us. Today we are doing an early video so that we can get time to do another one, and also Live Saga TV. Yesterday we never got a chance to do anything. So guys, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I'm so appreciative for those who are coming handy to this small channel and showing big time with our content. I have special appreciation for about 3 people. Yilmaz, we have Canadian Prospect, and we have Sharp. They are really coming big time all the time. If they don't check on my video, they check on it even after the live stream. And I'm really battling with watch hours. I really long to have them coming handy so that I can start maybe common videos. You know, common videos are not actually strenuous in a manner that you'll want total silence, like all that. You can edit. But when it comes to live stream, you actually want a perfect moment whereby there is silence, you have a humble time, you have prepared the receipts and all that. But I appreciate all the same. Yesterday I did a video without receipts and people still watched, and I really appreciated them. So thank you so much for coming handy. I know you'll be coming on board. And today I'm checking on around 4 things that I feel they're worth talking about. And of course I'll be coming back with another video on Gintu and Marwa. So just stay big time. All right. I've not been able to look at other reactors as much because my time is limited again today. We had no power with, I don't know whether there are repairs or whatever it is that was happening here. So guys, I don't know whether you've watched Nasto. Nasto is coming up with Murimi. And I'm like, I hope you are going to help this guy. You know, in this world of YouTube, some people can just use you with the interest of views, but at the same time, they may not be of help when it comes to matters where you deserve help. So on Nasto, we saw the 3 sitting together, and that is, was it Max One, Nasto, and Murimi? And all they were doing is making sure that they are interviewing Murimi, and Murimi is sharing a lot of things. I don't know whether Murimi was sober. That is one thing I'm for sure not aware whether he was sober or not. Yeah, because actually Murimi was coming up with a lot of information about David Jr. And he was defending deemwango. He was also defending Marwa. He was saying Marwa is the one who gave money to remove him from custody. And I was like, will you let me hear again? You mean David Jr. arrested Murimi, then Marwa paid to have Murimi come out? What's happening? I'm not so sure. But actually that actually rings a different bell to my ear, you know? So Murimi says that deemwango does not have a problem. She's a very good woman. She does not want to engage in family matters, whereas David Jr. is a breaker, home breaker. Hey, joke around with somebody who has gone to school. Even if they don't have money, they have the language, you know. So I was checking on that video. I was like, what do you feel? You know, I just have to ask you as my audience, what do you think? Because David Jr. actually went to talk to Halima, and we saw that on camera. Then afterwards, you know, Halima had to decide never again to go back to Murimi. And the last time we saw Halima, Halima was in David Jr.'s vehicle. They had actually picked the young boy, and she was promising to go back to Tanzania. Now, Murimi in this video came up with a very funny information. I just want you to listen to this and tell me whether you agree or disagree. Because I'm like, am I hearing the right thing here? Let's listen to this.
Yeah, I can't tell, sincerely speaking. So he didn't tell you that he's the, but he told you that the kid is very sick. Yeah. Huh? Yeah. So, you know, such things is not good things in life, you know. Yeah. Sincerely speaking, what I can tell this young man, his sister is my neighbor, and I think she's a good person. She's an understanding person. She do hear me when I call upon her. He hear me. But also, Marwa is a good person. When I call him, he do hear me. But his brother, what is doing to me? And he's a young man. He is not married. He doesn't know what is life about the family. He doesn't know the situation of being holding a family. You know, there must be quarrel. He hasn't married, and he's coming chipping in to the married people and destroying his family. Don't he think that one time he'll marry? You'll marry, man. And I think you told me that Arima can't be your type. And I think if you will marry him, even a Mzungu, and you will see the consequences. Why didn't you enter to their family when your father and mother quarrel? Why don't you enter and air them? So you do hide them. Why me?
All right, so Murimi went to another level. Murimi actually did what reactors now do. And I was like, okay, so reactors don't just come out on the streets to say what is false, because Murimi actually knows a lot about David Jr. and Nyabohanse at large. And possibly because he was a useless drunkard, David Jr. never expected that he would be coming out and saying such things on camera, because he believes that the only channel Murimi can speak on is his channel. But now I really sensed that when David Jr. breaks up with Murimi after using him, something is going to crop up, because Murimi knows that how he has been flowing his family. Now you can imagine Murimi is coming out here to say that even Condad and Concrat's mom have been quarreling. They have been fighting, and David Jr. has never exposed them anywhere. So Murimi is asking questions. Why is it that when your father and mother fight, you never bring them online? Why me? And I'm like, hey, this is just too much. This is what we say sometimes when conflicts arise, please solve them off camera. Because once you bring everything on camera, it becomes a problem. Everybody begins to know the dirty loins that every family holds. Now you can imagine Murimi coming out to ask David Jr. such a question on Nasto's platform. He is asking, David Jr., why did you have to come and separate me with Halima when your mother and father have had so many problems, you've never exposed them? Now I'm looking at this at different angle. I've always been defending David Jr. because of having saved a woman who has been beaten. But now Murimi comes up and says that Halima was paid to say the script. I'm like, really? I didn't know that such things happen. Let's just get somewhere. Murimi said it somewhere.
Quarrel with my wife, you come in, you take that camera.
It's like you put your privacy.
Yeah, my privacy to the world.
In fact, you can't trust a person like that.
Big mistake, by
you cannot trust a person like that. Even he can take you while you are even you don't have, you are naked.
Even when you are kudoli,
yeah,
he takes you.
He takes some pictures. It means that is not a friend.
That's not
for sure, guys. Even if
privacy. Privacy.
Okay, let's say nowadays a woman is not
and boundaries
is not being beaten, but there is some colors that is every family.
No, let me tell you one thing. The man gave me money. I went to drink liquor, and the same person gave me my wife shillings, Kenyan money, so that he can take that video crying that I have beaten him.
Oh, it was a bribing thing.
Yeah, it was a scam. That was a scam that was being built in a long time with, I think, with Matinde and Nyangi, who is the mother-in-law, and also Devi. 3 people who have destroyed my family. Is that a good thing?
No.
Sincerely speaking, the world. I think the world is watching. Is that a good thing? It's not. It's not. It's not a good thing. I've been keeping quiet, and I've been being scared because the man, if I can speak the truth, the man will take advantage of money and come and arrest me again. But I've decided to speak the truth so that he can know that I knew that what he did, and I knew that what he gave my wife, and I knew that he is the one behind that scene with Matindi. Exactly.
So he does all those things because of his beneficiary.
Yeah,
Exactly.
nothing else. He's benefiting from my wife, misusing my wife.
Not even from your wife, even from your family, including you. Taking you a video is like he's just being paid, and he's being paid a lot of money per video. Huh?
Hey, it's about to go down. So you remember Nasto is a content creator. JNr N, I said hi to you. I hope you got it. Hello. Thank you so much for showing up on my channel. I appreciate your presence here. I really honor you because small YouTubers, when we see anybody watching us, we appreciate. If you have not subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing, like the video also, and keep watching more videos. Now, guys, you've heard what Murimi is saying here. If he's not drunk, if he's sober as he's claiming, then I really wonder what happened. Murimi has come out to say David Jr. gave him 400 Kenyan shillings so that he can go drink. Reactors have been saying these things, and sometimes I wonder and find it very difficult to say it because I don't have evidence. But now it is Murimi himself, from the horse mouth. Murimi is coming out to say that David Jr. indeed gave him 400 shillings to go and drink. And there was a script or a plan whereby David Jr. had planned alongside Mutinda and Nyadi, the grandmother-in-law, something like that. So they made sure that he has drunk, and then there was a quarrel between Murimi and Halima. Then the next day, he came out to take videos of them and asked Murimi to apologize that he had beaten Halima. And out of anger and drunkenness, of course, Murimi says he testified to have beaten, but the truth is he had not. Now, Nasto is informing him here that his videos have trended, therefore there's a lot of money David Jr. is making out of that. If at all Murimi has a way to sue David Jr. over the videos, he can actually do that, and David Jr. will have to pay. Or even if he flags it, it will be a very sorrowful situation because he has actually been using Murimi a lot in so many videos. So it is unfortunate that maybe David Jr. should just be very cautious. Killer Edits, hey, Killer Edits. Welcome, like the video and subscribe to the channel. I can see you are new also. JNr N and Killer Edits. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and keep following other videos that I've been doing. Yeah, so Nasto, I'm very fine. How about you? I don't play Roblox. So many people come here to ask me that, but I don't have interest. I don't have any interest in Roblox at all. I don't have interest in that game. I don't find it fancy for me. All right, so let's go on with the analysis I'm doing so that I get focused. If I start answering questions from Killer's Edit and all that, Roblox and whatever, I've just said I don't find Roblox fancy for me. I don't like that game. So that's why I can't play it, all right? Yeah, so when we look here, Murimi is actually placing a case, and there is a time, yesterday I did a reaction and I said that I hope Murimi is very genuine, because there is a time when David Jr. showed interest in bringing back Halima. David Jr. began to say that he had been bribed by some people to say some things, but he rejected. Hey, now he has come here and he's saying the truth, even though he has been afraid and he thought that David Jr. would arrest him, but he has finally decided to say. And I'm like, is there any controversy, or were you not sober the other time? Anyway, let me forget about it and focus on the information right here. Okay? Yeah, so if you watch this video and compare to the past, you may have some confusion, you may have some questions to raise, but let's see what Murimi is saying here.
When you he came here and showed I am getting it his money that he do earn in a month. It was almost 600,000, 683 something. You know, so him getting a lot of money like that thinks that that money he will misuse, he will take it and misuse. I doesn't like that thing what the man is doing to me. Yeah, exactly.
So I think, guys, you have heard from Murimi, and you have heard what is just happening, and not.
My wife doesn't know anything, and channel, and also also Matinde, with his mother-in-law, they are the people behind that scene. They bribed my wife so that they can get money from USA, from everywhere in the world, you know. Today they have got also business.
So you mean it was tricky?
Yeah, it was a tricky game. It was a tricky game. It was a scam. Yeah, they came and told him that we will give you 5,000. You know, I think you saw him buying my wife a phone. So that they could be communicating. So and when I was in custody speaking there, he told me, "Do you think I can marry Harima? Harima is not my type. So even if she is not your type, why come and pick my wife?"
There's a point of there laughing, but okay, there's what is called turn taking, and just
exactly.
Then I come across, because there's several things, because you know what an effort. Money doesn't speak everywhere. Yeah. When you go to the Constitution of Kenya, when you go back to the Constitution of Kenya, if you look at number 21, you have a right to own that wife.
Really?
I've got that right.
Yeah, you have a
because even you have been given the dowry.
It was not behind the scene marriage. This is the whereby the chief.
How comes? No, let me ask you one thing. Yes. How comes a person come? Me, I was drunk also. Yeah. As you can see in that video, in the Junior's video, I was.
All right, guys. JNr N is here asking how am I. I'm not badly off. In fact, I've rested again today a little bit. I've taken medication. I'm just yet to take more fluids and fruits maybe. But I'm not faring on badly, though I can feel some sort of pain here and there, but not very bad, all right? So thank you so much for your concern, JNr N from Rwanda. You have become a close friend because you keep watching us daily. And thank you for your support. Big up to you. Keep watching, keep liking the videos, and I know we will be blessed together, because when I be blessed, I'll remember these people were kept supporting me as a small YouTuber. Yeah, so we can see on the channel, Murimi is just being informed. I don't know. What is this aspect of owning women? I'm just not agreeing with that. You know, according to this other boy, is he, what is his name? It's not a Bobo, but is it Max 1 or something? Why is he telling Murimi that he has a right to own a wife? You don't own anybody. By paying price is just the fact that there's a legal marriage, but you cannot say you own somebody. Because, JNr N says, thank you, God bless you. Amen, God bless you too. And thank you for your concern also. Yeah, thank you, because you people on who watch me, and you also showed a lot of empathy, and you also prayed for me. I know your prayers also contributed towards my energy, and they are also supporting me every day. And I know by Monday I think I'll be well, because medication will be really working. Yeah, so far I've taken 3 tablets. Today evening I'll take more, because most of them are 1 times 2. Some of them are 1 by 3, but at least if I don't feel headache, I don't have to take Panadol all the time to saturate my body with it. but I know I'll be well. All right. So Murimi comes out here and begins to pour out his anger. He's saying he wants the national audience to hear him, that the wife was bribed, and he's mentioning somebody else involved in the saga. You know, sometimes I don't just understand why people in Nyabohanse cannot just have genuine, projects, genuine charity, genuine projects, genuine content. Most times they create content which is conflicting. They create content that will create fights, battles, breakage of homes, and sometimes very controversial, just like what we saw deemwango doing the other day with narcotics. So I don't understand anyway. But we follow them all along, and maybe critique. If they were not doing this, would we really have something to critique? We may not have had. But I don't now mean that they should go on with these shenanigans. It's just too much. Now David Jr. is galvanting all over the place in Nyabohanse after Halima has disappeared. And I was just asking, why is it that we have not seen Halima going to college yet? Did he think that people will keep sending money for Halima, and then maybe somehow it disappeared on the way, so he has decided to step aside? Or what is happening? Because he's quiet about Halima, he's no longer showing Halima in his videos. So it pushes us to think that what Murimi is saying is right. Something to do with they wanted to make money out of Halima, but unfortunately they came to realize they can't make any more, so they have stepped away. Like David Jr. has stepped away from Halima's case. We have not had anything to do with the Halima's support. But he bought her phone. Do they communicate at night or something? So Murimi is asking. David Jr. said that is not type. Of course, it's because Murimi keeps blaming people. Jane Munganyenda anasema anaomba tafadhali tukue tunachanganyisha na Kiswahili kidogo. Kizungu sijui vile, ndio maana asante, ombi langu mwingine kama mimi ndio tusikie vizuri. Unajua sasa si hatukuwa tunatambua kwamba labda watu wengi wanatusikiza ni wanajua Kiswahili. Sana sana ukiangalia watu kutoka India, uangalie wengine kutoka Amerika, kutoka Turkey, kutoka South Africa na kutoka wapi. Wengi wao wasikii Kiswahili. Sasa saa zingine itabidi tu. I think nita-adjust kwa sababu kama wewe uko hapa kila siku ni lazima nitachanganya Kiswahili na Kiingereza. Vile nilikuwa nasema kwenye kanda ya kutoka Nyabohanse ambapo watu natazama watu kama Murimi, kuna jamaa kama David Jr., tuna jamaa Nasto, kuna jamaa anaitwa Deemwango, kuna jamaa anaitwa David Jr. Hao ni ndugu wa mtu mmoja na wanakaa chini ya mama Congrats Mom pamoja na Ondari ambaye ni Condat. Kwa hivyo ukiendelea kuangalia video zangu utaweza kumuona, na ukiona kumekuwa na tofauti kati ya Murimi ambaye alikuwa rafiki wa David Jr. na saa hizi si marafiki tena, kwa sababu David Jr. alienda kuokoa bibi wa Murimi akisema kwamba wamepigana, akamchukua bibi yake na akamnunulia simu, akaweza kutumia watu wa kutetea haki za watoto, wakachukua mtoto wa Murimi kutoka kwake. Wakasema kwamba mtoto ni mgonjwa watamshughulikia, kisha wakampatia bibi yake Halima, akasafiri naye kwenda Tanzania. Kwa hivyo sasa Murimi alikuwa rafiki wa David Jr. ambaye David Jr. ni mtu anatengeneza video nyingi, ako na YouTube channel kubwa sana. Kwa hivyo imefika mahali David Jr. akakuwa amesema kwamba atapeleka bibi ya Murimi baada ya kuachana, atampeleka college aweze kufanya mambo ya urembo. Lakini hatuoni akishughulika. Basi akamweka ndani Murimi. Murimi kuna wakati alienda kuuliza anataka bibi yake. Wakati huo David Jr. alikuwa anafanya ujenzi mahali fulani ambapo anaendeleza mpaka saa hii. Sasa Murimi akafanya nini? Amekuja kutafuta watu ambao wanatengeneza video zao wakipinga mambo ambayo David Jr anafanya. Sasa ameeleza kwamba yeye amechoka kwa sababu anaona kwamba bibi yake alihongwa ndio aweze kutoa hadithi ambayo si ya ukweli. Sasa sisi tunafuatilizia, tunauliza kama ni ukweli ama ni uongo. Lakini Murimi ametoa mambo mengi. Anasema kwamba David Jr anatumia watu kutengeneza pesa. Sasa tunauliza ni ungwana? Mambo kama haya ni ungwana kweli? Lakini kusema ukweli, nikiuliza kweli, iwapo mtu ni mlevi chakara, anaweza kweli kuitetea jamii yake? Anaweza hata kununua chakula? Anaweza kutafuta yale yanahitajika kwa familia? Sasa Murimi amekuja na lalamika, anasema David Jr alichukua bibi yake, na ingawa yeye anakosana na bibi yake, anauliza kwa nini David Jr hajamtenga mama yake na baba yake, kwa sababu hao huwa wanapigana na hajaweza kuwaleta kwa mtandao. Lakini alienda akatengeneza video kuhusu David Jr na akaweka kwa mtandao. So I hope JNr N umesikia mambo ambayo tunaeleza hapa, na mara nyingi ninajikita kwa Kiingereza sababu utapata watu wengi wanatazama, wanatoka India, wanatoka saa zingine kuna wa Amerika na wengineo, lakini nitakuwa nachanganya, usijali. Okay, so far for those who have got the other side of the story, of course you've got it from Murimi and from Max 1 and from Nasto. I don't know whether they are sober. I'm not so sure. Sijui kama wamelewa ama wako sawa, sijaweza kutambua. Because I'm listening to them, I'm not so sure whether they are sober or not. But let's keep listening and see what Murimi is saying here. Murimi has said he has come up as sober and he's so disturbed since the wife went. The other day, kuna mtu alisema Murimi has married. Alisema Murimi ameoa tena. But so far it's coming out, it seems like Murimi has not married. He just wants the wife back. So, ebu tuangalia hapa. Let's check on this.
And he came, what I was speaking, I didn't know. I came
Paulo Rogers.
What were you doing with David Jr? You know David Jr have aired your family issues, everything. And he's going to pick your wife with Matinde also. With Matinde, with his, who is he? With his mother-in-law. Who is Nyangi, you know? Yeah, I'm speaking the truth.
Hey guys,
it doesn't lie.
There is a lot of things outside there that we don't know.
Yeah.
There is a lot of things that we don't know. There is some things that is behind the scene, that is just underground. They have never speak about that thing.
You know, I've been quiet for a time. Not that I can't speak in the camera. I can't speak, you know. I was once learned. But why should David use my wife to get money? Why?
And even you know what? He was just even using. You know, if I come and make a video with you, it's like I'm just being paid. I'm just being paid.
Exactly.
And if you can claim that all video that you have been appearing, you can go to like you are just going you have been to divide equally to that man. And there is a right. You know, they don't have rights to come and record you. Without you know, he is just gaining and you are just losing, and even you have up to losing your family.
I've lose my family, you know. My wife today, I doesn't know where is my kid, where is my wife. I doesn't know everything.
But you have heard that he is very sick.
Yeah, I have heard my son is very sick. So why don't David attend him? Okay, attend him. Because when my son can lose his life, you know, initially my wife went, you know, because of those people of Matinde, the likes of Matinde, you know, my wife went, you know. They cheated her and he disappeared, you know. When the kid came, I used almost 48,000 Kenyan money to treat that kid.
Okay, so Murimi is actually laying a case saying that the son is very sick in Tanzania, where Halima went, and he's had it. I don't know from wherever he had it from. So, he's claiming David Jr. should be taking care of that boy because he's sick, and him and Matinda or whoever it is, they really took away the wife, but the child is sick and they are not paying attention. Kwa hivyo JNr N, I'll interpret because of you. Murimi analalamika kwamba bibi yake tangu aende Tanzania, mtoto amekuwa mgonjwa, lakini Devi Jr ambaye alifanya akatoka Kenya akaenda Tanzania hashughuliki. Na muda uliopita kuna wakati ambapo bibi yake alienda hivyo, na aliporudi waliweza kutumia 48,000 za Kenya, 48,000 za Kenya kumtibu. Kwa hivyo analalamika, anasema saa hii kijana ni mgonjwa lakini hashughulikiwi na Devi ambaye alifanya akaenda Tanzania. So anauliza ni kwa nini. Na hivyo walimdanganya wakamhonga, akakubali kufanya video ya kusema kwamba amepigwa na mwiko na bwanake na akaenda zake. Kwa hivyo sasa anasema kwa nini hawashughulikii? You see? So, of course, when you look at this video, Nasto is trying to enlighten Murimi that he can even go claim on the videos he has appeared in any of the Devi Jr.'s videos. He has to claim so that he's paid half. If Devi Jr. was paid 10,000, he should get 5,000 of that. I don't know whether Murimi will really have a muscle to follow that, but it becomes very nasty. It becomes very nasty because actually sometimes we use people in videos, but if they want to claim some money out of whatever we are making, they'll have the freedom to do so because YouTube will listen to them. After all, it's their face, and we did not have an agreement written to share to show them without them getting it, Kwa hivyo Murimi analalamika, anasema yeye anataka mtoto ashughulikiwe. Nao wenye YouTube yenye anatumia saa hii Nasto wanajaribu kumchanua, wanamwambia anaweza kwenda kwa kuuliza YouTube wamlipe nusu kwa kila video ambayo ilikuwa anatokea kwa channel ya Devi Jr. So sijui kama itafanyika hivyo, I don't know, but I'm just looking at it. Murimi has always been with Devi Jr. Devi Jr. just giving him little money every day. He has not been paying him actually like he has been appearing in the videos. Then when he saw things becoming tough, he dumped him. Alimtupa alipoona mambo yameharibika. Kwa hivyo akakosa, akamwambia hataki tena kumuona kwa video zake na akamtupa akaenda zake. Then Halima also, we have seen she has disappeared. My question is, how foolish is Halima? Because Halima also has been receiving money. When she was in Kenya, she was receiving some money. And I think with the phone, she's also maybe receiving. How comes she is not able to attend to a child who is sick? What I know in Tanzania, we have also hospitals there. In fact, when I was near Taveta border, there was a hospital whereby a lot of Kenyans used to go to Tanzania for treatment, So sielewi ni kwa nini huyo bibi alipoenda Tanzania akose kushughulikia matibabu ya mtoto, na alipotoka Kenya alikuwa amepata pesa kiasi kupitia kwa Devi Jr. Anyway, these are very funny stories from Nyaboanse anyway. Let's check on this.
Thank you so much because of those people who have tuned on, who have just logged in to make sure
way a person can use his money bribing people, thinking that because I do take liquor, yes, of course. I doesn't deny that I do take liquor, but there's no way a person can think that he can use his money and destroy my family because of liquor, because of money, such things. And I'm very, very sad because Davy, what he did to me, it wasn't a good thing. He took my wife and went ahead and took my son, I can speak the truth. It was a scam. It was a scam. And a scam comes whereby he came and bribed. Initially I have understood that, money speaks a lot than words, Yeah. He came and bribed my wife and told her that I'll come and pick with you a video and you'll get helped a lot, And he gave my wife 5,000 shillings, Kenyan man, thinking that I won't know. And he went on and arrested me also, He went on and arrested me also. I begged her also, if you've been seeing his videos, I begged him, bro, why are you doing this for me? You came on to my life. I think you are a good person onto me, and I think you could do a lot to me, but you went on. He went on, took my wife, took my kid, and initially, current now, I've been being called that my wife, my kid is very sick. It's very sick.
Right now?
You know? Yeah, my kid is very sick. And Daoud, Devi have been, you know, my wife is not once, she's not learned, you know. So Devi is using her in a way, she's bribing her, you know. She's bribing her because how comes? He told her that I will give you, okay, I knew that he gave him her 20,000 so that he can return yeah.
It was it calls
bribe. No, dowry.
Dowry.
Yeah. He gave him 24,000 so that he can return the dowry.
Let me ask you a question.
Let me finish first. And after that, this the same person came and arrested me. I told him in the police station when I was in custody, why don't you return my dowry? He told me, did you give me your dowry? And I asked him that, why did you give my wife money so that he can return the dowry? So you want to marry my wife, or you know?
Guys, the twists and turns in Nyabohanse, hey, they are very, very funny. So according to Murimi, David Jr. actually did a script, bribed the wife, 5,000, then gave 24,000 to return dowry. I don't know how many cows those are. I don't know. I have no idea. So it happens that maybe the wife did not return and the wife leaked the story. I don't know how Murimi got to know about it. I once said that Halima doesn't look like a woman who wants to go forever. She's just masquerading. And again, being uninformed, Murimi knows that this woman is illiterate. And that is why he keeps referring to that for whatever reason, you know. Now, this is what so far, Murimi is now suspecting that David Jr. had an issue or affair with the wife. How true is this, you know? How true is this? Let's hear what he says here.
You know, he did to me, I don't understand, sincerely speaking, because of money, because I doesn't have money, because I do drink liquor, because I have nothing, so he's using his
Look
money
for money, stop taking liquor.
because of to destroy my family.
You know what? You know what? Do you think you cannot see him? Because
no, the same man told me that you'll never get your wife. So why doesn't him stand, tell me that I've married your wife and get your dowry and let's done like that. But my son will remain my son. Like that. Period. Layden will remain. He's using my wife wrongly because she's not learned. Because he has nothing to. He doesn't hear English, you know. He doesn't hear English. Is that video you hear that he was translating, you know? He was speaking Swahili and he was translating to English, you know? My wife doesn't know anything. And and also Matinde, with his mother-in-law. They are the people behind that scene. They bribed my wife so that they can get money from USA, from everywhere in the world, you know. Today they have got also business.
it was tricky.
Yeah, it was a trick game. It was a tricky game. It was a scam. Yeah, they came and told him that we will give you 5,000. You know, I think you saw him buying my wife a phone. So that they could be communicating. So and when I was in custody speaking there, he told me, "Do you think I can marry Harima? Harima is not my type. So if she is not your type, why come and beat my wife?"
There's a point of there laughing, but okay, there's what is called turn taking and just
exactly.
Then I come across because there's several things because you know what an effort. Money doesn't speak everywhere. Yeah. When you go to the constitution of Kenya, when you go back,
you know, it's God grace that You know, doing something to a person and is a neighbor.
You
it's
come
not-
to my
yeah.
home, you do anything you like, then you tell me. I
Yeah,
don't do
he
anything.
wants to make me like Harima. He wants to he wants to be like a father to my home, to my family.
So
yeah,
he just want to
yeah.
own.
To own my family. So me, I call him father. You know, how can I call a young person like that
Unless
a
you are
father?
not blessed like
Surely.
that.
How comes? Calling Daudi, David, Daddy. How comes? Huh? He have taken. Sincerely speaking, what this young man is doing for me is not a good thing. He came and bribed me. He gave me 200 shillings and told me, go and Zimua. Go and take leak. And so,
My goodness, you know, it is so surprising. Murimi says that when David Jr. gave him money, he specifically told him to go and drink Zimua. I'm like, really? Then he's saying that
He's the
David
one
Jr.
who
goes
give you
even
the money
into
to
his
yeah,
bedroom.
take leak.
yeah. And he came
How can you stop
and
if you
bribed
are
my
not
wife.
giving me money? Hey.
And bribed my wife.
So the time that you went to
yeah,
to
he's
take leak,
yeah.
that is the opportunity that he
Yeah,
gets.
that was a
To come
scam.
and-
Yeah, and bribed my wife.
Kuzumzu.
Yeah.
No.
That was a scam. I've been telling people what you are seeing in camera, what you are seeing. You know, many people have asking me, how can you go and kneel for a man? How can you go and speak to a man like that who is destroying your family? And me, I never knew that. But Matindo was behind that scene and his mother-in-law. You know, I never knew that they have decided to bribe my wife so that they can use her to get money. You know. And when I came to know that, and that's why you have never seen me in his camera, in David's camera, you know, I decided to quit and decided to leave her
Did you
him
quit or
alone
David
and
Jr.
work.
told you not
And you
to
live
share?
your
Yeah,
own life.
because of, I think, poverty. He thinks that money he uses to bribe my wife. And he uses that same money to give my wife so that he can return the dowry. And when I asked him in the castle that, when I was in the castle that, why don't you give me my dowry, then you take that wife? He told me, did you give me the dowry? Go and ask her. His parents.
And at that
Yeah.
time, he told you that there is no day that will you
Yeah.
see him.
No, that,
There's
that
no
guy,
day you will meet
the only
Harim
thing he
again.
thinks is because
You know?
he has money. But that guy, if you take the constitution now deep, you can arrest and he can use all his money. He just empty. You can arrest him deep.
That is
Really?
the reality.
You can arrest him deeply. Because I believe
So,
he's working out of
yeah, it's not, you know, I've got a YouTube channel, but the problem is a phone. If I could got a phone, I could be airing what the man is doing exactly. What is the man is doing to young people? What is the man is doing to many men in the village?
when PDD was arrested and he has a lot of money. Yeah. So
He was just arrested.
yes, and he's arrested and he's inside. Shakahola was arrested and has a lot of money.
He's inside.
Inside with
So
that
it
a
means,
lot of money.
It means money is not that.
Money is not anything.
Money is not
Hey.
everything in life. What is everything in life is respect. Why don't him respect? Why don't him take that advantage of respecting my wife, of respecting my family?
Okay. So Murimi seems to be informed, but he's actually caught up, or rather in a jail of liquor. I wonder why Murimi does not think of quitting liquor. If I were him, this would be a reckoning call for me to quit alcohol. Because I don't see how you can get yourself entangled in problems out of liquor and then you continue. Hey, Lucy is like, I don't know who to trust anymore. Even me, I'm totally confused. Because when the entire script began, Murimi was talking as if he's actually so much tied to David Jr. It reached a day whereby Murimi actually testified on camera that he's not going to betray, he's not going to betray David Jr. based on what people are saying. But now he has come up to say something very different. Let's spare that and get back to the video on David Jr. Actually, David Jr. is faking titles. I don't know. He will create a a video saying, this video made me cry. Then you go watch the entire video. The crying part is very, can we say simpleton, or, you know, very minor. You don't understand. Why did he make the entire video to make us watch construction, Nyabohanse, I don't know what, and something very minor. It's actually talking about crying. I saw another video here. He did yesterday. He said, I don't support stealing. I don't support stealing. Construction at Grandma's place. I said, okay, let me watch and see who has stolen. When I watched the entire video, the only thing I saw on thief was a mason. There is a mason who is fixing tiles in a toilet at the short grandma's place. And now, the person was asking for 3,000 Kenyan shillings for the process. And David Jr. was saying he is stealing from him. And I was like, so you made an entire video that has very little content, like 1 minute, and even that is not stealing? That is just maybe someone making a deal, just like they also make deals out of the charity they keep saying. The other day, he said, Mwita opening up for the first time. And I said, okay, so what is Mwita opening up on? I watched his video only to see Mwita actually thanking for receiving the new clothes and saying he would wish to stay in California. But the rest of the video, it was just something else. The other day, he did another video saying, strangers arriving at Grandma's place. Then I said, okay, let me check on the strangers. I started watching the video for like 30 minutes without seeing any stranger. And later on, the stranger that came was somebody who had been welcomed by one of the masons to come and ask for a contract of plumbing. And I was like, I'm almost giving up to watch David Jr. because what is this? What is this? Why should you have such alarming titles? In fact, Deemwango is another one. Deemwango did a video and I received an urgent call from home. I must go back. I watched the entire video. She was running around in Nairobi, going to book a ticket for home. He was with Uncle Mo, walking around Marigiti. The entire video did not have anything. The only small part that showed something about a call was the fact that there are people who are bringing material at her construction site and they are not finding the watchman. Is that really urgent? She did another video the other day and she called it what? Let me do an update on the phone. Going to check on it. And I was like, okay. So this time around, she's finally going to receive payment on phone. Then she went, and in the video, I heard her talking to the lady and saying, do you know what? Now, you have to make sure this it comes to an end. Did you really steal? You said 3 times you did not steal, so I'm forgetting about it. I'm like, okay. So the titles are changing like this. Even when she was in Tanzania, you remember, she did a video to say the Banze people. She did something on monkey, and another day she did something on what? But those titles are just fake titles. You know, those fake titles really annoy one because you keep watching, waiting for what somebody is going to say and you can't see it. I think titles should be related somehow to the content you are doing. You can't just post videos with fake titles, alarming titles, but when somebody checks on them, there is no sense. You don't see sense in them, you know? Like whatever they are discussing is just a normal thing, which they shouldn't actually make a title, you know? So those titles by Deemwango, and actually, I even saw some person writing to Deemwango telling her, someone told Deemwango, stop faking titles. I think I saw that in her video yesterday. Someone told her, stop faking titles. Why do you sound alarming when there is nothing in the video in relation to that? And it was her fan. She told her, please stay off from such titles. They are discouraging. and be original. You know, like people don't want to put an effort in a video. All they want is to create a title that will encourage people to come and watch. But in reality, it's a form of cloud chasing, which is very bad. We just want to see videos that are entertaining, exciting, you know. Let us just follow titles, not titles, because we want content also to replicate. The title should not be a lead to something that is not there. If you are showing us a video, please, David Jr., you have almost 100,000 subscribers. Deemwango, you have almost 400,000 subscribers. Why should you begin creating fake titles? You say, my boyfriend bought me a ticket. I really thank God. And then in the entire video, you just say, I never used to have boyfriends who could buy me tickets. But at least this one has done. But the entire video, something different. Another day she said, leaving Africa. Bye-bye home. Then she ended in Tanzania. I was like, okay, so you are leaving Africa to East Africa. So is Tanzania not part of Africa? In fact, it's East Africa, our neighbor. You can just walk your way there. How do you create such a title for us? Anyway, I don't know, but I just feel disgusted. In fact, today I've decided I'll not watch her video. That video which she has said, multi-billion villa, building my multi-billion villa in Africa, new changes. I've just decided I can't watch it, and I will not, because what I know is that title is fake. There is no new change there. There is no new change. All she has to show us, she will show us the same things. Same things. Maybe because... All right. Lucy is saying, I think her audience enjoy those clickbaits. I hope they continue enjoying, because actually some of them are complaining. Some of our audience are already complaining. I don't know whether it is her fans or they will say they are reactors in disguise. I don't know. But I have seen about, I saw comments yesterday in a previous video, and there are those who are complaining. So, ama umetengeneza kwani unga mwingi? Nansi nilikwambia tu. Najua sasa ni ndizi mchana. Hatutawezana. Hiyo unga nilinunua Saudi Escort pati. Na nilisema tu. All right, so let's get to Nasto. Nasto actually mentioned something to do with Yeyo. So Nasto has realized that maybe Gintu, David Jr., Marwa are making it through begging. We call it begging for us here on the streets as reactors. We cannot say charity, right? Even though Marwa said it's charity, David Jr. is saying making donors work and build people's houses. But all of us believe somehow, there is an aspect of begging in it. And the reason why these people say they are doing charity, they receive money from the donors, more money, and then they get some percent and keep it for themselves. So guys, of course we are seeing David Jr. constructing a house, the first house she's doing in Nyabohanse, for the dancing grandma. But every blessed day, ask me why he has to go even inside that dirty house. I want to show you a video today. There's a video today that was so disgusting. Actually, when you look at that home, the dancing grandma's house, you'll be disgusted. You won't even feel like eating there. Let me just show you this one for some minutes, then we proceed.
Build the walls.
There's an advert.
How does HR feel with deal? Like,
So by the way, you can tell.
All right.
Working hard, grandma. Wow. Has sons, has a. Now there's something else. Grandma, she's asking, has Mucha cleaned the house? Whereas I can see Mucha really working so hard in the farm. But the house is very, very clean. Total mess. Now grandma, she's like, Muita, where are you? Tricky situation. Look guys, the house looks so dirty. So dirty. This is total mess. Wow, this is total mess. So we need to clean the kitchen. We have to arrange it properly for cooking to take place, because we can't start cooking here in a poor hygiene like this. People will be sick. People will be sick. What is she saying? Muta must clean. Yes. But Amuta is in the farm working hard. Grandma should help as well. And also grandma has sons, has a daughter. They should, no, I think it's too much for Muita. Hi. So Jonte is right there. He decided to take the spade. Hey guys, here now, this is how we are. Grandma, she's like, no, stop. There is a way. Pole, you won't slide. Anyway, guys, welcome to the real lifestyle here in the village, to be precise, in Africa, Kenya.
So look at that situation. Why does David Jr. keep showing us that situation? He keeps showing it so that people are disgusted, and those who have money will have to remove all the money from the accounts and deposit it on his, account, because they'll be feeling like, oh, that lady is suffering. That lady is in a very poor hygiene, or else I wouldn't go putting on camera such a thing every now and then. There is a real reason why this is happening. A real reason. So it is so disgusting, and he himself is uncomfortable in such an environment, but he'll keep showing us in his videos, Total mess! Building grandma's house! Hey, can you relate? I hope you can. Yeah, now you understand why David Jr. is actually doing this. Now, I also looked at, I'm looking at Nasto. Nasto, I want to bring you Nasto here. Yeah, so Nasto is doing content with Flair on cooking, while Nasto is focusing on building, but he has begun now to demand for money for other people's houses. And I think when he was doing one video here, there was a video he did, and in that video, he began to ask for help. Let me just see. And remember, Nasto is from a very wealthy family, by the way. But all along, he used to pretend that he is just a boy who is surviving. At some point, even he married. He did not want to show he had married. So that the old ladies in America continued to support him, wishing that they can even ferry him to America. Until Coco Mama and the rest of the people began to expose him. That is when he now began to show his wife, But it's so funny. Let's look whether it will be showing here.
Looking ahead, our vision for education. So it's been a real problem. And also yesterday we had some guys who came here to add the debt, but unfortunately once we paid them, they disappeared again. So today they never came. So the guys who started, I think by tomorrow they'll be here again to complete. So yesterday we were supposed to build, but the guys who came to build, once they started arranging the stones, because the soil here is very soft, so it sank. So we had to remove the stones again. We repaired like this, but they didn't finish the work. Today again, I've not seen them here. So it's a bit tricky dealing with different people all the time. But we believe things will get better. Yeah, so he's trying. Arudi kabisa eh? Arudi nyuma kidogo. Finally, actually one of you really supported us the other day with $200. Just just for our home maintenance, yeah, because we have a lot of projects. So I thought, let me just buy some paint and we will do this. So this is a gift all the way from USA. Thank you so much. Unfortunately, she said that we don't mention the name. I really respect that, but I know maybe you're watching this video. So thank you so much. May God bless you all abundantly. All of you who have ever supported our home here. God bless you more. May God add you more. So guys, we're here. Today we have some painters. Yeah, the house has really been in a bad shape. Unfortunately for hidden roof, I think this is very common. Usually you have to do a repainting of your house. So if you're building a hidden roof, just know.
I am Lucy is saying Nasto smooth operator. He is indeed a smooth operator. You know, he hides behind everything and does what he has to do. He has learned the tactics from Marwa but does it in a different way. So he came up mentioning something to do with Yeyo and the construction of a house. And of course, you know, he's constructing his own house. And he still says he received some money. He's bought painting to redo his painting because the hidden roof has a problem and all that. Of course, he said after the disaster, there was an issue. So he came up and said whoever wanted to help can help. And of course, people have had to help, you know. Hey, Aki, kusema ukweli, hao wanachoma picha ya Kenya kabisa. Lakini wana survive, nakwambia you fake it until you make it. Hao wanajua kufake it until you make it. Yaani wanaishi bila kutumia pesa yao. Wanafanya YouTube, lakini pesa inafanya kazi ni ya kuomba omba. Hey, Nyaboanze jamani. Munafanya Kenya inakaa ya omba omba. Kuanzia left mpaka right. Yule anayo na yule hana. Too much. In fact, anybody who has watched Nyaboanze videos will say Kenyans are beggars. That is what people will say. If you say you are a Kenyan, they say, oh,
So
these people who beg.
for the walls to repair those.
Oh my God.
What they have, the new paint looks like. Yeah. These white ones that you see, this is just silicone to prevent the nails from leaking. Yeah, so this is how we walk. You only walk where the nails are because there's a timber here, there's another timber somewhere there. So everywhere that there are nails, that means at least there's timber, so it's safe to walk. Yeah. So now we want
Oh my God.
the house.
It looks
And my place there.
Look at them.
I think it's bright.
Place right
So
there.
now the house looks brand new. Hey, just look at the camera, the way it's shiny.
It's really shining.
Yeah, and I've also the white. The white really blends well with the gray. You know, behind here was very dirty. I think now the next thing I will do is now to repaint the doors.
The doors.
Yeah, but the doors also they can be washed.
Can be clean.
Yeah,
You
they
know,
can.
I usually. So this is where the pool.
Yeah. It goes all the way down here to the underground. Yeah, even as we have a underground septic, it's where the dogs are. Yeah, so maybe you can go check out my sister's place meanwhile.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
go with the vehicle.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe you can. It needs to go car wash. It's a bit dirty. I've carried a lot of timbers.
Oh my God.
Maybe again someday.
People with vehicles, they have good houses, they have good everything, but they still have to borrow before they can even repaint. Unfortunately, there are people in Kenya who don't have even houses. And they are not even borrowing, they are struggling with loans, they are struggling up and down. Is it because they don't have an opportunity to meet these donors? Hey, my goodness, I don't just know what to say, but
Beautiful. Yeah, so
hey.
from next week, we'll now be dealing with the interior finishes. We'll buy some tiles to put up here.
Imagine. So it's so funny. And we will be dealing with another video later. I think I need to rest a little bit. take some medicine again and some whatever. Then I come back and do another live stream, because there is there are some funny stuff on Marwa's yesterday's video. There is something funny also on Brian's case with his sickness. It has turned into a war kind of. Then we have something also on who. I saw something on I think I'll mix matters to do with Nyabohanse. Not very well. Yeah, yesterday, Lucy, you seem not to have checked on my 2 videos. Yesterday I did a video while at the hospital, and also another one was a premiere. In that video, I was actually sharing I was a bit unwell. I had to go check on the doctor, and I've been given medication to use. That's why even today I had to rest a lot, though a holiday. I did not do my video early. I did one in the morning, then rested, took medicine, slept a little bit, and then now actually I've come to do a live stream. Then I'll do another, because the problem with YouTube again, if you don't reach that level expected, they take away your watch hours. Oh, so sorry also, Lucy. Lucy says, I'm also down with a flu. Yeah, there's this flu. I don't know whether it came from corona, or I don't know. It comes very strong. It comes, and it is quite strong than expected. But I know when I take the medicine and also take care of myself, warm water and all that, it will be well. Meanwhile, Githriba is also doing construction. Nyabohanse, this Fruits Money, who also calls himself Scam Marwa, said he's going to open what? A hardware in Nyabohanse. I said, yeah, go bro, go. Nyabohanse construction, people are in competition. You build a house today, you still build another tomorrow. You build another one, you say, no, I have to build a villa. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. We have taken 1 hour, 7 minutes and 57 seconds. We'll be coming back later. As I've told you, there are a lot of Nyabohanse matters that I've not discussed. If I won't show the receipts, I'll just talk like I did yesterday. Yesterday, I didn't want to strain, so I just did a live stream without receipts. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.